everybody, we survived another week, somehow. Barely. With a full cup of wine in one hand and regret in the other. Christmas is a week away. My back finally no longer hates me. My holiday shopping has literally just started, and somehow I'm expected to be festive. Welcome to my chaos.
So we've got the holiday hangovers, family foolery, emotional overload coming at you.
And after the hangover, you obviously need rest. And after that comes the new year. And, well, let's just say we have some new year, new us flavor coming at you first week of January. So stay tuned.
January is bringing some new sass energy to the fam.
So I'm just going to get it started here and a little mini life update for me, I guess. I've reached a point in the year where I don't fully know what day it is, what I'm doing, or how I even got here. But I'm showing up anyway. There's going to be a lot of changes. There's been a lot of juggling and honestly a lot of we're going to figure it out as we go energy here lately. A tiny win that I've had this week, probably being able to finally start making more time for our podcast. Somehow. Don't ask me how the schedule is going to work. It's just going to, and I'm proud of that. And as far as a petty gripe, which as you can tell, I kind of sound like I'm in a bad mood. I have decided to try the new year off by eating healthier and downloaded a food app. So somebody can tell me why they seem so judgmental. I didn't need an app to tell me that I make questionable choices. I already know this.
I love that.
That's great.
Well, in Angela Ray's land, a mini life update. I'd been doing months and months of reflecting and just ruminating on things and healing and just kind of coming to a lot of realizations, excited for some upcoming changes that I'm making in my life, and also excited for the things that I've just let go of my life. And also that's actually my tiny win as well. I lived in this shitty headspace for a long time, just not knowing what I'm doing, what's happening, like what is going on at any given time. So my tiny win is just being able to every single day just let more and more go and being able to embrace more and more change, being able to be excited about these things. And it's like genuine excitement, not like fake put on excitement. So that is my win. My petty gripe. So actually this week is comparatively slower to the prior few weeks. But yet I feel constantly freaking rushed. And I don't know if that's because even though my week, like scheduling wise, has been like slower, it's the whole Christmas run up that's like just making me feel like a chicken with their head cut off. But yeah, that's definitely my petty gripe.
Well, my mini life update is I got some holiday lashes done by a friend in my singles group. I have 2 Christmas parties this weekend. So today, on my day off, I have baked all day. Lots of goodies. My tiny win is I'm kind of sort of maybe really met a really great guy. And my petty gripe is that it's freaking cold. That's it.
Okay. My mini life update. After months, which is actually much longer than I let on, of back pain that basically left me homebound in pain, I'm finally starting to feel more like myself again. Walking still feels like a workout, but I'm happy to find some stability on my feet again. I'm happy, mostly healthy, and actually excited for a fresh new year. My tiny win is just feeling good mentally, emotionally, physically. It's enough for me and I'm celebrating it. I'm excited for some family time. I'm missing my daughter and my Pip tremendously, but overall life is good. I'm ready to build my empire, and I feel like this year was very foundational for that. I feel like that's what we're doing here, ladies. My petty gripe. Christmas is a week away, and my shopping list still basically says everything. We
Wow.
finally got a tree up, so that's something. Small
Awesome.
victories.
Winning.
So we'll have a new guest host joining the fam. Her name is Shell. She is 50. She's spicy, feisty, and Texas made. She brings the sweet sass to the podcast, and you're just going to love her.
Yay!
We're excited.
Yay! We're super excited. Can't wait, Shell. So we're just gonna get down right to it. We're gonna talk family traditions. So I don't really have any family traditions that I pretend to love. I don't romanticize about them, and there are no wow, I remember wins. And as the older I get, I realize that it just with the kids being older and whatnot, there's really no use for them anymore. It's not that I hate the holidays. I just hate the expectation. See here. I'm going to get down to talking about family members and unhinged comments. A lot of family members, when you're sitting around the table, will, kind of make some invasive or unnecessary remarks when you're sitting at the dinner table. Some may comment about like your life, your life choices, your timeline. But I've realized that holidays give people a false sense of intimacy. So just because we're related doesn't mean you get to get unrestricted access to my personal business. So as far as setting boundaries this year, I'm going to stop explaining myself. No more justifying why I'm not staying late or why I'm not answering certain questions or why I'm not doing things the way that I used to do. If someone is uncomfortable with my boundaries, that's not a holiday emergency. That's their discomfort. I'm allowed to protect my peace without performing gratitude. And then here's where the holidays get a little tricky, guys. Everything feels like self-care, but half of it is actually self-sabotage. Skipping events because you genuinely need rest, that's self-care. Saying yes because you're afraid of being judged, that's self-sabotage. Being alone and spiraling on social media, watching everyone else's highlighted reels, that's where we might have made a wrong turn. The holidays don't require you to overextend yourself to prove you're okay. If the holidays didn't feel magical this year, that doesn't mean you're broken. It just means you're honest. You're allowed to evolve past traditions that no longer fit. You're allowed to choose quiet over chaos. And you're allowed to enter the new year without pretending anything's perfect.
This one was kind of difficult for me. Because a lot like Lindsay's family, my kids are all grown, and as of right now, there are no children in our family. Also, our elders, like my grandparents that always held the big events and stuff like that, like they're gone. They passed away. And my family is relatively small to begin with, even before we lost them. There wasn't many of us. So we've been making new traditions, still evolving traditions. But the one thing that I'm just grateful for is just being able to be in the same space with my kids and my nephew, even if it's just for a few hours. Because even though we all live within 15 minutes of each other, like, we're all busy. We all have, lives because we're all adults. So I didn't really have as much to add to this topic as I wanted to. Because again, ours is just still evolving. But regardless of what your traditions are, whether they're ages old or brand new, your boundaries don't change just because it's Christmas. If somebody, whether that's a family member, a spouse, a friend, whoever they are, just because it's the holidays does not mean people are allowed to mistreat you or just say whatever you want and you're allowed, and you're supposed to take it because it's Christmas. Like, your boundaries stay what they are 24/7, 365. Don't feel like you have to let up just because it's Christmas. That doesn't mean you necessarily have to cause drama, but if somebody is making you uncomfortable, you have more than enough reason, and it is your right to just leave that situation or change the topic of conversation. Because it's real. I mean, self-sabotage is real during the holidays because there's so many people dealing with so many different life events, whether it's the people that have big families that are having to deal with a lot of people and a lot of gatherings, whether it's the people that are like all alone, and seeing the things like Lindsay pointed out on social media could just exacerbate depression. So again, keep protecting your peace. You don't have to let your guard down just because it is Christmas. You have the right to protect yourself, your feelings, your life, and however you live it. So again, don't be a doormat just for Christmas. Don't let that be your gift to everybody. Keep being yourself.
Yeah. Well, let me just breeze on through this one because tradition that I pretend to love but secretly hate, and I don't do it anymore since I've been divorced, thank God, is Elf on the Shelf. Let me tell you the horrific stories. Like, I would go in there great for the first week and a half, right? And then boom. No, your turn. No, your turn. No, it's your turn. I don't know. Do this, do that. Like, it was just the most craziest thing I think we ever did with it was pulled the whole Christmas tree into his room, lights and all, and said that the elf did it. It was great. As far as unhinged comments from families during the holidays, I actually do not have any. I guess my family is pretty good. Setting boundaries, yeah, I do that all year long. I will reevaluate them as something comes up. And I pretty much just try to stay single during the holidays just because when you're dating during this time, it's a big mess. And self-care, I'm always doing self-care. Like when I'm done talking, I'm going to be putting this under my eye.
I love it.
Family traditions that I love, or that I don't. I have so many family traditions that I secretly hate. I kind of love all that we do. Our biggest family tradition is just making sure that we get together, which we do a lot throughout the year. I have a very big family because I have a lot of children. But yeah, so we enjoy spending time together most of the time. As far as unhinged family comments, I think I probably make the most unhinged comments.
You? I'm shocked.
I'm the problem. I'm the unhinged commenter. It's me.
We're putting you in the corner, Mandy.
I saw an ugly sweater, and I told my kids, I was like, I think I'm going to get this for you. And it says Feliz Navi because I don't have a dad.
Yeah.
I love it.
And they laughed, and yeah, so we had a good time over that, but that's what we do.
I love that. I love that so much.
Oh,
That's amazing.
It's sad, but not all at the same time. If you knew him, like, you would know.
I get it.
Boundaries this time of year are about protecting your energy, not being mean. For me, that means saying no when I feel physically, emotionally, or spiritually drained, which has been a lot lately, even to things I would normally do. Like I spent Thanksgiving alone and I needed to take care of me. Walking slowly, resting when I need it, and not overcommitting isn't selfish. It's survival. My energy matters. My sanity matters, and honestly, it keeps me more present and happier for everyone and everything else that I'm doing. So, self-care versus self-sabotage. I choose self-care, and that means lighting a candle, sipping my wine, coffee, tea, whatever beverage of choice that comes up. I give myself permission to sit, rest, and let my body, mind, and spirit heal instead of just pushing through the chaos. Choosing myself doesn't ruin the holidays, it keeps me ready for anything else.
Amen.
Yeah.
You can.
I just want to say I never did Elf on the Shelf because
I
No,
told
I
no.
knew I would screw
my
that
son
one up.
not to do
Yep.
that.
Yep. Oh, I had
I
a friend
said,
get us
don't
one.
start it.
I had a friend get us one, and I put it up and left it in the box and put it up. I was like, if I wanted to do that, I'd have bought it myself.
Yeah, no.
Thanks for the
I don't
gift,
suggest
but
doing
no
it.
thanks.
You know what about that? So, the last year I was there, we decided to tell him about, Santa and stuff. And so he was like, "Oh, and the Easter Bunny too?" I was like, "Yeah, it's not real." And he said the elf on the shelf. I said, "Yeah, I've been doing that the whole time." He went, "What?" And he got more upset over the elf on the shelf than Santa.
I believe it.
What?
Yeah.
Which means you did a great job then.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm very creative.
Kim. Kudos to Kim.
Thank you.
Yeah, we never did Elf on a Shelf either because
Don't do it.
no,
Don't ever. If
was
grandchildren
not
come
was
along,
not even
don't torture your kids like that.
was not even a consideration in my life. I'm like, what is this? And then when I found out what it was, I'm like, oh hell no.
Hell no. All right, everyone, it's time for some real talk. Between surviving holiday madness, a back that's finally stopped reminding me I pushed it too hard for too long, and trying to get everything done before Christmas, it's been chaos, just the way I like it. But really, here's the deal. I help people release trapped emotions, reset their energy, and yes, even relieve physical pains, believe it or not. It's not magic, it's energy healing, and it works. Pair that with one of my intention candles, maybe tranquility for some calm, Jamaica Me Crazy for protection, or something to boost courage or abundance, and suddenly the holidays feel manageable. But wait, there's more. It's not just for you. Gift it to someone you love, everyone you love, and don't forget to include yourself, because self-care is the best present, hands down. There's still time to book a session, grab a candle or a gift card, and trust me, your energy and your sanity will thank you. So check me out on Facebook, My Healing Path, or healingwithmandy.com. Seriously, you still have time to make a gift that actually matters this year.
That was great.
Thanks.
So, this week we're going to do a chaos corner here. And this is not my story, but one that a listener sent in, but I'm going to read it.
Perfect.
So she goes on to say that last year she met this guy on Facebook and then, Facebook friends. And after a while, I guess several months or so, he sent her a direct message that said, "You're a fantasy." And she's like, "Oh, wow. Okay, thanks." Okay, that was it, right? Months go by, and then she's like, "You know what? Let me send him a message." So she asked him for coffee, and he's like, "Yeah, we could do that." Well, that conversation turned into something a little more different than coffee. They decided to go meet at a hotel. He told
Wow.
her, yeah. And he even told her what dress to wear. I guess, like, from her pictures on
Oh.
Facebook, like, he was like, I want you in this red and white polka dot dress, right?
Huh.
So she gets there. They apparently had a good, apparently he's shy
Okay.
and was, like, playing the guitar for a while. And then they had some fun. And this continued for a while, right? So they kept meeting at this hotel. And and then apparently she leaves for a while. He acted like it broke his freaking heart. Then she comes back and he's like, I gotta see you again. I gotta see you again. I gotta see you again. She's like, okay, come on over. And they could jump right back into the same old thing, right?
Okay.
Well, apparently she was at an event and was sitting next to this gentleman, and he mentioned his name, and she said, well, that's a very uncommon last name. By chance, are you related to blah, blah, blah? And he's like, oh, don't even say it. Don't even say it.
No.
So she's pulling up this picture from her phone and just show this guy, and he's like, yep, that's my brother. She's like, oh, okay. And he went, oh, so you're one of those. And she's like,
gosh.
what are you talking about? One of those. He said, look, I love my brother dearly, but we don't condone that side of him. She's tripping out, right? And he said, and he's got a girlfriend named Donna. This woman just looks at this guy and goes, what the fuck? Because she's tripping out. Like, she thought she was having some kind of little affair. I mean, not like well, she was. But like some little,
unbeknownst to her,
some little love thing going on.
Kind of a
And the whole time she's actually having an affair. But she didn't know. And she felt terrible. So the guy's like, I got to text my sister. So he texts the sister, apparently.
Oh, boy.
No.
And he comes back to the old girl and says, oh, she's got questions. When was the last time you saw this guy? And she's like, in October. And she said, yeah, and on Thanksgiving, I sent him a text message saying, look, we match every time we see each other on dating apps, but you want nothing more than just sex.
Right.
I could give you everything I want. It's right in front of you, but you don't choose to take it. So I'm bowing out of this.
Good for her.
And please don't ever contact me again. She said he read it within the 30 minutes because he had the red receipts on.
Okay.
And didn't reply until an hour later. And he said, I won't. So, according to this brother and sister, she was told that's the time he proposed to that girlfriend, Donna.
Oh, my God.
Boom. Mic drop.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
It really is crazy.
Oh,
it is crazy.
I mean, I know that's painful hearing
Not okay
this whole
to-
time.
It really is, yeah. Like,
Not
I
okay
couldn't
to treat
imagine.
people like that.
It is not. It's not at all.
Hey, and then, like, how
Nope.
many other girls or women was this guy doing that with? Like,
Mhm.
what the hell?
Exactly. I'll never understand like where men think that it's okay to cheat.
Right. Meanwhile, this poor lady's over here thinking you're the best lover she ever had or whatever.
Right. And he's cheat.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, thank you for that story, listener.
Yes, thank you.
And sorry that you had to go through that, because that's shitty.
It
That's
really
shitty.
is. It really is shitty. I can't imagine. Our hearts go out to you, dear. So we'll go ahead and we're going to move on to a little quick back and forth here, and you're going to get some survival tips from each of us. I will go ahead and start off. We're going to work around a boundary. And one of my boundaries is from here on out, access to me has got to be earned. It's not going to be automatic anymore.
A boundary that I have. I don't really know how to explain it, except for if you're going to approach me in any sort of way, remember who the fuck you're talking to.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah. Well, for me, it's just because the holidays doesn't mean you have access to me.
Literally what I was gonna say. And no is a full sentence, and no, you don't need to explain it.
Yes.
Kind of sounds like we all have similar boundaries. Mine was just more
Yeah.
face punchy.
Right. It was
Angela
more
spin on
you. It was more you.
Yes, the Angela spin on it. Yeah.
I'm going to keep my little pep talk short here, but just remember, rest is not quitting.
My pep talk is going to be, you don't have to take anything you don't want to put up with. You can walk away at any time with no guilt. Again, you are not a doormat just because it's Christmas time.
And my pep talk would be, you survived a whole year that tested you in ways nobody saw, and you're still standing.
And that's beautiful. If
Yes,
this
it is.
season feels heavy, that doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're human and doing the best you can with what you have. You're allowed to go slow, and you're allowed to rest.
Love it, Mandy. So we're each gonna hit you with a reality check. Mine's short and sweet. Some people just aren't confused. They're just comfortable.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
No matter how shitty things are, you survived. You made it to this exact moment, and you're going to keep going.
Mine is healing doesn't mean you stop wanting things. It just means that you stop begging for crumbs. Closure doesn't always come with a conversation. Sometimes it comes with clarity and silence. And no growth doesn't feel cute. It feels uncomfortable and lonely before it becomes peaceful.
Absolutely.
That's correct. The holidays don't magically fix relationships. It exposes them. If something feels off now, it's not going to feel better on January 1st.
Amen.
Yes.
Quick chaotic life hack for me. I'm just gonna say, put your phone down and run away dramatically.
That is genius, Lindsay.
Can I take my phone with
I'm
me?
going to use that one.
Thank you. Thank you.
My quick chaotic life hack is, and this is going to sound kind of silly, but embrace it. Sometimes there is nothing you can do but just embrace it and roll
That's
with it.
true.
And know that how shitty it is not going to last. But you just got to roll with it, and you've just got to make it. There is always going to be a brighter day. So just keep going. Keep going until you get there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Angela.
See, I can be
My
all
chaotic.
nice and stuff sometimes.
He said it with such sass. Nice and
Nice punches
stuff.
with the nice stuff.
And then you ruined it.
Well, my chaotic life hacks are block them if they ruin your mood. Unblock nothing. If they wanted to, they already would have. And you don't need a new year to leave old behavior behind. And drink water, say no, mind your business, repeat.
Good ones.
Nice.
I say protect your peace like it's the last bottle of wine at the holiday party. Guard it, hide it, don't share it, because once it's gone, everybody's suddenly very honest.
I love it,
For
Mandy.
real.
That's great. Oh. All right. Those were your SAS survival tips. Take what works and ignore the rest. The podcast is going to be on a holiday break. We're going to be resting, resetting, and minding our own business. Our new episodes will return the first week of January. So we'll see you all then. And as always, thank you for listening as we grow. Love you guys.
Merry Christmas.
We love you, sassholes. I told you I was going to throw that in there. I told you I was going to sneak it up on you. I was going to do it.
She did say she was going to do it. I was like, I couldn't do it. I can't do it.
Hey, I may be a lot of things, okay, but at least I'm entertaining. Okay.
Now, if somebody would like to make shirts for us to sell, that would be great. Sassholes.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. That says sasshole.
On it.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Love you.
Great. And it's time for the Amazon gift card winner. The winner is Rebecca. Check your email, babe. Your card is about to live its best life. Thanks for riding with us, everyone, and stay tuned.
Congratulations.